Hey, what's up guys? Massleaf here, back to do another first-person video, and I know I've been, this one was somewhat delayed compared to since my last video, but anyhow, this is going to be a best of 7 versus Cyberstorm. Cyberstorm did agree that we would go ahead with this format. I believe it spices up this series of videos, and yeah, the starting map will be on Badlands, Tournament Badlands to be exact, and the loser will pick, just as in, you know, as if it was a tournament. So yeah, I am stuttering a bit while speaking. Haven't done this since quite some time, so I'm going to have to warm up as I play. I also have not played a stunning amount of games also. I want to get the engineer to that spike, and I'm Blackhand, which is a good faction to be dealt with in the first game versus Cyberstorm. This is a best of 7, so hopefully I can do good here. Don't want to get embarrassed versus Cyberstorm. Though he did beat me the last game I played him, so I think we both have an equal shot at winning this series, especially since I am now somewhat rusty. So yeah, he was some kind of GDI faction. I did not bother to check his rifle squad to see if he's, you know, GDI, Zocom, or Steel Talons. You can tell that by the upgrades. When you hover over the portrait of a selected unit, you can see the upgrades that those units have. For example, in GDI's case, they'll have composite armor and also AP ammo, as all GDI factions do. I might be able to get some shots on this Pitbull. There's no way to tell by the Pitbull, but I can by the War Factory. He is Zocom. Okay, so Zocom, it's going to be for Cyberstorm. And of course, since this is like, I assume we're both going to pick random. It's all going to come down also to RNG, faction RNG. Because some factual matchups like this one are not going to be in favor of Zocom, so I have to take that into account. And yeah, sometimes these harvesters also have a tendency of queuing up at one refinery. Don't want that to happen. Might be able to try and put some shots on his MCV while he expands. He's likely going to do the same with me. Try and damage my MCV. And he's going to go over the tip field. Alright, and yep, get some minor damage on his MCV. You never know when that's going to count. But as you can see, that Cabal squad will take out that Pitbull. Cyberstorm not quite quick enough on the ball there. Could have saved that. He's likely going to be building a watchtower now to kill that Cabal. So I'll get those away in time. And oh my god, did I just really forget that spike there? Yes, I did. Though I don't think that's going to affect me too much in this game. Got 5 harvesters at my home base. I want to transfer one of them maybe to the blue field. This blue field does belong to me. And there goes the tower that I predicted. Wasn't able to get those out of the way. I might just go for Scorpion tanks because they're better versus pits. They hard counter them more effectively. If I go for bikes, then I'm going to be trading cost ineffectively versus pit bulls, unless I have a bunch of raider buggies with them. But the problem with raider buggies is that they take forever to kill the pit bulls. So yeah, we're just going to eco up here and maybe go for a secondary war factory. And this rocket harvester has no real way to kill off those cabals. So yeah. Speaking of cabals, we could try and kill them, kill those pit bulls with the cabal squads. That would be nice. And see if we can just, you know, put some minute pressure onto that. He did somehow also go for both the tip fields. Need to watch out for his pits, although I might be a bit too late here. He's going to snipe my harvester, which again, not very good for me. That's going to set me back pretty far behind. But I am Blackhand, so I do have the OP-ness of being just Blackhand itself. Alright, and yep, we got 7 harvesters, not quite enough. We need more than that. He's going for Scorpion tanks right now. And I've completely forgot how to play this. What do I do here? Maybe just go for bike buggy or infantry. Probably go for infantry now, seeing how he's going Scorpion tanks. And bike buggy from 2 war factories. It's probably the way to go here. And yeah, we'll just go for the secret shrine. We're not going to overspend on Scorpion tanks here. We're just going to go for Bike Buggy so that I have counters in advance to his air, which I assume is what he will be building right now, is a load of aircraft. So I need to get some Bike Buggy up to deal with those hammerheads if he builds them. Alright, go for double racks here, or he's going to get some of those out of position. Might be able to get a few of those killed. But yeah, Scorpion tanks not quite possessing the DPS that I need to kill those off. And yeah. I have a load of Bike Buggy here because I really do expect him to be going for... I really do expect him to be going for those hammerheads. Alright, so I have enough infantry here to really do something about that. Okay, he's going for APCs now. I'd imagine he's also got AP ammo on his mind. And Cyberstorm microing really well in this game. He's going for hammerheads now, as I expected. So yeah, he's got tons of Predator tanks, so I need to watch out for those. Maybe just sell one of these off as well. And just go for bikes. It's probably much better than anything else at this point. And yeah, just want to maybe defend versus those. And he hasn't got AP ammo just yet, though he will have in a moment. And yeah, I really do expect him to be spamming hammerheads, although he's seen all these Bike Buggies, so will you expect him to just continue going for those? Or I'm not sure if he would. He's got AP ammo just now, so he's going to have a lot of tank ability. I mean, a lot of DPS versus my armor. Try and get these hammerheads out of position here. But I have a lot of armored units here, so I'm not sure what he's hoping to accomplish. I mean, units that are good versus his hammerheads. And, yep. That Operation Center kill did just delay my strategy of going for Blue Flame, Purifying Flame to be exact. Want to split these off though. And, yeah. Want to just spam out flame tanks now and just keep going for infantry. Got my Bike Buggy going to respond to this. The blue flame definitely coming in handy versus those Predator tanks that are trying to crush me. And yeah, these flame tanks we can probably get over there. We can probably just escort the Bike Buggy with those as well, so that I'm not going to get countered by the hammerheads. Alright, okay, so here he comes with those. Alright, so hammerheads, we're just going to take those out one by one here. Alright, here we go. What's he going to do with those? We'll go for his Conyard actually right now. And with Blue Flame, that Conyard is going to take significant damage. But yeah, might want to go for Mantis now. Just Mantis it up. He's going to find two more flame tanks right there. I gone for this strategy a bit too late in my opinion. I could have gone for it a lot sooner. These hammerheads are all clumped up here, so see if we can notice that. Not sure why it didn't shoot there. Definitely could have killed more of those. And I've got no income for some reason right now. Just want to keep spamming out the bike, the Mantis, because I've got really not much to handle with these ceramic armored hammerheads, aside from those Mantises. Alright. And the Mantis without APM are really struggling to do the job. But he is forcing me to build units that I wouldn't want to build otherwise. Could move this MCV as well because, yeah, it's not really ideal to go for, to not have base defenses on the front line. I want to move the MCV so that I have base defenses versus him. Alright, and yeah, just want to get these mantises into action right here. And the infantry likewise. Alright. Get these behind the MCV. And I don't think I have quite enough here to hold this off. I should have gone for mantises instead of bike buggy, and overall a bit uncoordinated attacks. Not sure, I was quite undecisive in what I was doing. And I think that's going to be GG. So that's GG. Man, it really does go to show if you don't play for 2 or 3 weeks that you can get really out of practice. And it'll be interesting to see this video in general after I've finished and compare it to my other videos. Okay, so it's now 1-0 in favor of Cyberstorm. And I get to choose the map now, so I'll be choosing something else. Okay, so 1-0 in favor of Cyberstorm, or 1-0. And I'm going to be playing as Traveler59 this time. Hopefully I can score myself a win here. Cyberstorm opting to still pick random. So perhaps he feels a bit of mercy for me, you know. He wants to try his luck basically with random, so yeah. That can actually work in his favor, because I don't know what he is. I think I might be a bit afraid to go for the spikes. This affects my decision making. And I'm not going to go for the synths, because for one, they're nerfed, and secondly, if he's like Nod and he goes shadow teams, I just automatically lose on the spot. I'm going to go for some buzzers though, so I can scout him. 4 buzzers down the guts generally is safe enough versus most factions, unless he's Nod and he goes for like 6 militants down the middle. Though I should have ample time to get out of the way of those militants as long as I micro. And that last game I didn't capture my spike, although I don't think that made much of a difference because I didn't have the build order down. I really should have gone for Blue Flame. I should have decided I was going for Blue Flame at the very start rather than halfway through when I went for a load of Scorps, deciding then that I would go for it. And if I had moved my MCV towards him, I would have also got my anti-air defenses down. That would have made it much harder for his hammerheads to do anything versus me. And he is GDI once again, or he's actually Zocom again, so yep. Don't want to lose all these to the watchtower, so maybe I can try and clear those garrisonable buildings in the bottom of the map. It seems like he has not built too many rifle squads. He knew that I was Traveler in advance, so all he had to do was just know if I'm going for Descent rushing us. But he saw my War Factory getting placed down, so that's going to be enough intel for him to know that I'm not exactly going for a Descent rush. Also, you can hide your buzzer here in the Fog of War, just above the map. I'm not sure if that's an exploit or what. But nonetheless, I can see that he's not expanding yet. He should be expanding now. Okay, he's a bit delayed on his expansion. Not sure why he took so long in doing so. I mean, Skrin and GDI can expand at roughly the same time as each other, so it's only Nod that can expand quicker because their power plant is a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I might just send these buzzers back to handle that squad there. Go for some Seekers, because if he tries to contest this Harvester going to the blue field, I'll have Seekers to interrupt his pit bulls. I'm going to go for fast legs as well, so that for one I can take the spikes at the bottom. And secondly, I can also go for Descents. I'm going to go for Descents prior to my Engineers so that I have my upgrade. Because it's likely that he has like a squad of rifles down there trying to gank my assimilators, so I need to watch out for that. And yeah, I'm going to take this out right here. And that's going to be taken out with ease. Let's see what he's doing right now. And this Harvester not harvesting for me, which is not very helpful, I must say. And I have 5 harvesters. One is at the blue field, so I need to remember that. And I'm wondering if he's going for hammerheads right now, or what. He's going for his refinery. Okay, so he's just going for his refinery. Fast legs is not done, so I want to maintain power of that offline just for a moment, a little longer. Alright. And yep, the reconstruction drones here will make it so that my I know I just cancelled my harvester for that there, but I really do need to save these Seekers from dying. Want to micro here to the best of my ability. Alright, and yeah, I should be okay to hold him. And yep. A little bit slow queuing stuff up. Should have 2 assimilators here right now. Or maybe not. I'll queue them anyways. And yeah, just want to do a little bit of harvester micro right here so that I'm not falling behind economically. Send those there and those up to this field. I don't think he has any form of anti-infantry, so there is always that. Just gonna take these out, over real quick. Alright, and I see that he hasn't got very much in the way of anti-infantry there. His harvesters also don't... Oh, he's got that as well, his airfield, so I want to make use of these as soon as possible before he has hammerheads out. And yep, might be able to kill 2 of the 3 harvesters right here, and that's going to be the damage I need to do. And by the time he has a hammerhead out to respond, I've done the damage that I need. So yep, how am I losing my engineers? I don't quite understand. Maybe he has a rifle squad there, so yeah, I will park my engineers right there and see if I can handle those easily. I suppose he'll be also going up to tier 3 to try and get his what do you call it, Firehawks up, because it's a common strategy for players to go for Firehawks on this map. Now it seems like he hasn't got anything there, so we'll quickly take those spikes over and go for Storm Riders. Storm Riders primarily to counter his Firehawks. I know they're not the best counter, but they prevent him from bombing my buildings. I want him to instead be trying to kill my Firehawks instead of going for my my infrastructure in this game. Alright, so there's a lot of blue tip there, so I'll take that over and see what he's doing, see if he's transitioning to anything that I'm not aware of just yet. And for some reason, oh wow, he's got a sniper there. Wow, Cyber with the unorthodox tactics indeed. Alright, but I will be able to take them now. That did delay me quite a bit. I need this blue tip though, I need to secure it. Securing that blue tip, quite vital for me. Alright. And yeah, might be able to kill this power plant. It's pretty much undefended here. Alright, here he comes with the Firehawk. See if he's... I want him to try and see if he's got those on anti-air loadout or something. Not quite sure if that's the case. Alright, well, those will get taken out nonetheless. And my army is a little bit out of position here. Not sure what I'm doing, but yeah, I want to stop going for Storm Riders. And I'm not sure, I'm all out of position here. Well, I need to go for those, and where are my Storm Riders? Storm Riders are right there. Alright, and yeah, here comes this little force of armored units. I don't have anything here to really counter him. God, I've got a lot of well, I'm pretty much out of position again, like I said. So I want to get some panic disintegrators out. Cyberstorm doing good job to capitalize my mistakes. I should have perhaps just gone for tech here, but that's going to be GG. So yeah, bad effort by me. I am now 2-0 down. Going for the Storm Rider is not the best option. I had enough Gunwalkers to hold him back, but yeah, I had the economic advantage as well. I'm pretty sure I did, but yeah, I didn't respond quick enough to the threat of those units, and perhaps going for Storm Riders versus Zocom, knowing that he had Ceramic Hawks, wasn't the best idea either. So yeah, that game did not pan out too well either. Okay guys, so the way it's going, this is going to be a 0-4 versus Cyberstorm. But hopefully I can do something about that. I'm getting absolutely slaughtered by him right now. But I've gone for Mark of Kane in this game. Now, one advantage of Mark of Kane versus Blackhand is that I have the full Awakened squads, so that I can build full Awakened squads and kill his, well, now nerfed Cabals. So he's gonna have to build a lot of Cabals to kill these off. Taking me a few clicks to sell stuff in this game. Sage Engine, as always, very good. And yeah, want to garrison up this building so that I don't have pesky Cabals DPSing down that spike over time. Now I'm going to have to make something happen in this game to get myself back up in this series. But as it's going, it's not going too well for me, is it? I'm now beginning to micro my harvesters. Didn't do that previously. I need to watch out for those hallucinogenic grenades, or however the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. Alright, so here we go. And I need to... Yeah. That's bad. He did get the grenades off. I tried to do everything at once there, but I should have perhaps prioritized getting my refinery down over anything else. I'm just going to eco here. He got the grenades off. I'm not sure if I expected that to happen. Alright, see if he's going to abuse that bug where the grenades throw. Yeah, he's probably expecting me to go for the spike. I'm not sure why he would expect that to work either. Alright, and yeah, I wanted to kill those off, not move into those. I'm not sure why he's also doing that as well. Pretty much a mistake, and didn't scout him either. I should have done that. I actually moved into his units there. Didn't mean to. I'm gonna go for 2 war factories because I expect he'll be doing 2 war factories here. And yeah, I really do expect him to rush me, so I'll just queue some bikes up. Didn't get the scout off. Pretty poor micromanagement by myself. I just really should have got the bike, the scouts, the awakened scouts into his base. And yep, I'm just queuing up some bikes here, and I just need to make sure that he's not rushing me. I'm a bit paranoid because Cyberstorm is known to be a rusher. Alright, and he hasn't scouted me either, so it's a bit odd this. See, the mind game's definitely coming into effect right now. But I don't think he rushed with me with anything. Go for some Scorpion tanks actually. I'm just going to do the 4 harvester standard all in, I think, as well. And see if we can get some work done with those. Got some bikes here, see if he's doing a 2 war factory play. It's going to come down to micromanagement. I don't think he went for 2 war factories. We'll soon find out. Oh, he has gone for them, in fact. So yeah, same build more or less as last time, hoping to not be punished here. Oh, might be to kill this bike off if I could target it down. Fortunately though, the AI correcting my misclick right there. He's going to get some of those bikes taken out. And going to take one of those out, which is nice. Alright, and yep. Just going to capitalize on this and go for some harvesters while he's busy defending, because I know I've got him on the defense right now. Okay, as you saw, he plopped down a refinery right there, which is not quite the best decision he's made. Also, these Scorpion tanks around the other side of the ridge, don't want them to get flanked if I can help it. Maybe I can take some of this blue tib as well with this map control I have right now. Alright, and yep. Just want to make sure that I'm crushing these infantry. And yeah, Cyberstorm gonna hold there with the few units he has. Might want to go for bikes now and establish some bike harassment. Now, he's probably going to expect me to rebuild my MCV, but in fact I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to spam out a load of bikes and keep going all in on this map. Try not to lose my units here. Might be able to kill this power plant, or maybe not. Don't want to take any unnecessary losses. Can take that one out though. Alright, and yeah, I need to be cautious of those. He's got a load of bike buggy as well. Okay, so that's good to know. He's got a bike buggy. Alright, and Cyberstorm, just gonna camp in the meantime. I can probably keep this pressure up for days. I just need to make sure that I'm patient enough. And maintain this map control that I have going on. Building some buggies up to handle those infantry and also to act as a meat shield versus his force of bike buggy. Alright. So yeah, just gonna go for Scorpion tanks now actually. And maybe we can get behind his defenses and do some damage. It's gonna take a lot of planning here to try and get him out of position. I'm gonna scout with one Scorpion tank here, see what he's doing. Maybe I can try and snipe this power plant. Right, there's some Scorpion tanks right there. He's got tons of Scorpion tanks. I think he has more than me right now. Oh, I didn't see those creep behind me either. That was a big mistake as well. I shouldn't have let that happen. I should be able to take out a majority of these though. That's something that Technique would definitely not allow to happen. Right, and I should be able to take this bike out. Nope, not really. Not quite to be, I'm afraid. Alright, just want to consolidate my forces. My army's like all over the place right now. I've got 6 harvesters. Wow, he must have taken out like 4 of them right there. That's a pretty bad there by me, actually. Should not have let that happen. Really should not have let that happen whatsoever. Alright, and he's got more Scorpion tanks than me now. This is going to be bad. It's going to be quite an engagement here. Alright, see if we can get him out of position a little bit. Perhaps I should have kept on the Scorpion tank production instead of going for eco. And the bike buggy. Don't want to lose those. They're on a rally point by the look of things. And yeah, I got some Scorpion tanks right here. They should be able to hold versus him. And the, well, moderate amount of tanks he has. It's just a small amount of Scorpion tanks. Don't need to worry about them so much. Alright, and those will be cut off. Just gonna keep bringing in the Scorpion tanks right now, and he has dozer blades. I wonder if he has them at the bottom of this map. We'll soon find out. Okay. He's gonna take me. I'm gonna have to rely on some mistakes from Cyberstorm in this game to win. It's gonna prove to be a very difficult game to try and win right now. But yeah, he's going for bike buggy. He's got some Scorpion tanks there as well by the look of things. The bike buggy is problematic. Might want to consolidate my tanks now actually. And try and poke in elsewhere. I'd imagine at one point he was going to try and sneak behind my defenses and try and kill some harvesters. But yeah, I think I've seceded too much of the map now to him. I ecoed too soon. I haven't done this strat in such a long time. And I really don't think I have what it takes to win now. He has way too many bikes and buggies, but see what I can do. He's going to try and get behind and kill some more of my harvesters. I let too many harvesters die when I shouldn't have. That was perhaps the mistake I made, the biggest one. But we're just going to split some of these tanks up. Go for some of those. And I'm doing my best to micro in 2 angles. I should have enough to do that, in fact. And the reverse move bug, of course, not going to be welcome here. Am I mock? I think I'm mock as well, so I should have also considered EMP. I've got one Awakened squad here that I can use. Alright, and yeah, see if I can get my tanks here. See if I can get behind his forces and kill some of these tanks. Here comes his bikes and buggies. Get those back here. Alright, got 4 tanks to respond to those, but I don't think... I mean, he could have just gone in and killed those if he wanted. But, yeah, pretty bad overall. He's got me base locked right now, and that's GG. So 3-0 to Cyberstorm. And I'm not sure where my last structure is. There it is. And he harvested a significant chunk more than me, but I let those 3 harvesters die with the bike buggy I had. I shouldn't have let them, you know, get around the side of the map to do that. And a quick 3-0 for Cyberstorm. So it's going to take me a lot of work from here on out to try and win this best of 7 series that we proposed. Alright guys, so my last chance to win a game in this best of 7 series versus Cyberstorm. At the very least, I'm going to post this video to see where, you know, just how much worse I've got in the past 2 to 3 weeks. But yeah, it seems like I've got SOCOM in this game versus Cyberstorm, who has also picked random. And we're back to random again. So I went Traveler, didn't really win with Traveler, got Black Hand, failed versus Zocom. So yeah, Cyberstorm pretty much is the better player than me in these days. And I'm not sure why I went for an engineer prior to my rifle squad, because yeah. And yeah, I think I might be just a little bit tilted right now. I'm going to try and win here. I should actually win because it is Cyberstorm. I mean, I was beating him before quite a lot. So it's really surprising how I'm not really performing anywhere near the way I did in the past. Okay, so he's yet again a GDI faction. It's going to be a Zocom mirror, so Zocom mirror it is versus Cyber. Now, a 2-war factory pred push is probably not the best idea versus a Zocom faction. It's going to be a game of going for, you know, a lot of mind games, trying to hard counter the opponent with infantry and air and ground. By ground, I mean preds mostly. Okay, and yep, he's going to plant a watchtower there so I don't do damage over time to that power plant. Okay, get the power plant up. Right, he's going to expand, by the look of things, on just one power plant, which is something that Bike Rush does all the time. Alright, and again, I should not have let that rifle squad die. I don't think my APM is quite on point right now. But I did want to post a video for you guys, no matter what the case, and this is the only chance I've had to post a video in lately. Alright, and I just want to scout him, see if he's going for 2-war factories. I can hold versus 2-war factories and also go for 3 refineries as Zocom, as I also have the same arsenal as him. And yeah, I'm just going to take out this rifle squad right here. And get a quick scout off in his base, see what he's doing. Got 5 harvesters, I just need to scout him though, prioritize scouting him. And just go for preds over anything else. Get the refinery down. And yep. I need to decide on what I'm going to do after this refinery. If I'm going to go for infantry. Probably infantry, honestly. He's just going for his refinery by the look of things here. Yeah, he is. He's going to also waste money on a pit bull. I don't need to go for tanks now because I just want to invest heavily into infantry. Infantry without the opponent having APM is going to be extremely difficult to handle. So yeah, We're also going to dig some foxholes so that he's going to struggle to hold those off. And yep. And maybe go for tier 2 so I can transition into juggernauts immediately behind this infantry army. So that's what we'll do right now. Just dig some foxholes. And some reason I can't get my target cursor over those. But yeah, trying to get... Well, that's a good one of those he just casted. But the Predator tanks, man, they're going to be all I need. And also, did I say I'm going to build Juggernauts earlier? I actually meant I need to go for... wow, why did I go for a tier 3? Maybe I should just go for a Marv. Maybe some EMP grenades also would have just been fine versus that. And just go for a tier space command uplink right now. Oh, and tungsten as well. Probably a good idea. And yeah. Space command uplink. It's going to be good. He's went for hammerheads, so yeah. Probably not a good idea going for the space command uplink now, even though I have the support power. It's just not going to be enough. Alright, so I have everything I need. I just need my anti-air upgrade and I'll be fine in this game. Alright. I shouldn't have sold that war factory either because it would be nice to get some slingshots out to handle those hammerheads. But regardless, I should have my tungsten shells done soon. See what he's building. He's going for his tier 3. He is Zocom, so he's not going to have amazing tier 3 options. And here he comes with those. Probably just go for some EMP grenades. I'm going to have to rebuild my armory though for the EMP. Going for a sonic emitter as well. And, some slingshots up to deal with those. He's leeching my blue tip. Okay, that's just adding insult to injury right now. Leeching my blue tip. And yeah, we're just going to go for some infantry right now. Some EMP grenades and some of those. And take our blue tip because it does belong to us. 2 of those is probably just enough right now. He's going to try and bomb. I mean, why would you build those in Judan Mirror? Because I can just fence whatever he builds. And those will get taken out here. Nope, not quite taken out, I'm afraid. Alright. And those hammerheads are as good as dead, so that's very nice indeed. Can probably sell some of these off for the money that we need to get the Marv out. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna... I just need to build up EMP grenades. He can't really push forward with his Marv because I have EMP. Maybe I can get behind his base with those. Alright, well... I'm going to try and get behind my base. I can probably place my... what do you call them? Oh, he's getting sniper teams as well. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, I have ground control there. Enough of it. Okay, and yeah. Fortunately, that nerf hasn't came into effect where you need your tech center to build the Marv. So I'm just going to build up some grenades right there. Get those into the Marv. And he's on point, not letting that get too close. I want to fence this though, I think. And yeah, just want to try and micro these EMP grenades. But this is not going too well. There's one hammerhead also harassing me. And I don't think I have quite enough here to hold him off. I'm going to not put that there because he's just milking it with his watchtower. The grenade squad's coming out of the racks. Right, and yeah, he still has Firehawks out and about, so I want to fence the first thing that comes out of those. Alright, yeah, he still has that one sniper team. Might want to move this forward here right now as well. Do I want to go for my space uplink command? Probably I do want to go for that. Alright, well this Marv, I might be able to continue EMPing this Marv and also Marv is some of his TIB. He hasn't bothered to invest in EMP grenades himself. So that's going to be bad for him. Alright, so I just want to mass up EMP grenades, I suppose, and I'll be fine. Let's set it off, actually. And yeah, those Firehawks, I'd imagine, will be here right now to handle me. Want to get the Zone Trooper drop pod done. He should have gone for EMP grenades. I'm not sure why he didn't do that. Oh, here he goes with those. Oh my god. Am I going to get these? Okay, almost. I'm going to take those out. Alright, and there's his Marv right there. That Marv is pretty much going to kill my base uncontested. Unless I do something about it. Don't have any anti-air right now. That hammer is just going to go ham on those. And I believe there's some blue tip there as well. Just want to mass up infantry. And yeah, he should have just gone for EMP grenades. I said this over and over in this game. He had the chance to stop that if he just went for EMP. And despite that one hammerhead shooting down that Marv, it's going to take a lot of DPS to kill it. And yeah, I let him also take all my blue tib, which is probably a big mistake as well. He's got 4 Hawks. Alright, I'm going to take that out. And since he's got that on low power mode, that's probably much going to be game. Because, I mean on low health, because it is going to move slower than his Marv. And he has a load of blue tib coming in there, so I don't think I have anything anymore to win. There's no more Tiberium. I think I had him on the ropes, but me not playing as a result has led to this score. So yeah, guys, that's going to be me dead in this game, I do believe. I don't think I have anything to really kill those Firehawks right there. And that's going to be GG. Alright, so I lost to Cyber 4-0 for the first time in my Kane's Wrath career. But yeah, it was a video nonetheless, and I hope you guys see why I don't really post videos often. It's because this happens. But I will post this. I am not Green Zero. I will post even the worst performances I've done, just so that I have a good can compare it to my previous VODs and see just how much worse I play. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It's Mouseleaf, and stay tuned as I'll have more videos coming up. Hopefully I'll be more informed for the next ones. Peace out.